Hi YouTube, I'm gonna discuss the Wizard of Oz theory. I'm not discussing about a munchkin hanging. I'm talking about the connection between the Wizard of Oz and another movie that I'll get to shortly. The Wizard of Oz was a movie, it came out with Judy Garland. It plays every year on Thanksgiving, and it's one of those classic movies. Dorothy runs away from home and she goes to a fortune teller, and she rushes home and she hits her head and she ends up in Munchkin Land, um, where she meets the Good Witch and she gets the red slippers and follows the yellow brick road, finds some friends, and tries to get the wizard to help her find her way home. Um, also, all in all she needed was the ruby slippers to go home, which would have saved her a lot of time if the good witch just told her that in the start. If she didn't have to go to the Emerald City for some reason. Yeah, thanks. I would have been like, yeah, thanks, Good Witch. You should have told me that 3 hours ago before my trip. I almost got killed. Okay, that side story. The movie that I think it's connected to is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, because the red brick road and the red entrance for in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory both match, and um I think the wizard from Wizard of Oz is the father, or at least strongly related to Willy from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. They have a lot of similarities. Both have a strong connection to candy. Um, this is my theory. I think Willy was trying to prove to his dad or high relative that he can succeed, and he was determined to make something of himself. And I think the wizard was so ashamed that he left, and he didn't want to come back because he was just read that the Willy was so accomplished that he was better off without him. And then at the end of Wizard of Oz, he ends up leaving in a hot air balloon and reuniting, was what I think, with Willy, because he's proud of his son or high relative. I think Willy wanted to start a chocolate factory just to impress his father or high relative. I'm not going to say father, but anyways, I think he was trying to find his father or high relative, and he ran into the Munchkins and the Lollipop Guild, and he used their knowledge of candy to make a candy company, candy factory, which was the chocolate factory, and he hired a bunch of associates that stabbed him in the back, and to prevent that from ever happening again, he gets the Munchkins from Munchkin Land, and he houses them because they want to be taken care of, and in order to make sure they don't spy on him or break his secrets, he changes their hair color to green. So if you want to be a spy, you'd have to change your hair to green, which is pretty strong. And I don't know if anyone knows this, but like if you work around chocolate, you get kind of a yellow, not yellow, orange tint to your skin over time. It's just natural, so that explains the orange tint to their skin. And I think that once Willie was successful at his chocolate factory, I think he was at peace and he wanted to reunite with his father or strong relative, and that's why he had the chocolate bar contest, which ended up going to Charlie because he's only like 40, and giving up your like passion. Well, I don't know if it's his passion, but like his successful business at age 40. That's kind of awkward. And at the end, I think they reunite, and I think the wizard tells Willie that he's proud of him, and Willie can be at peace. Oh, that's basically the theory. Let me know in the comments section if you agree with this theory, if you disagree, if you've read the book and you know where the red brick road goes, that's fine. But just be mindful, it's just someone's opinion. I think it's a good theory that the two films are connected, or in theory are connected. Like, comment, and subscribe, YouTube. Have a nice day.